Hello YouTube. So I'm here to tell you, some very important research that has something to do, with me and Jordan. First off, where I got her number, where I got her Instagram, basically, what ended up happening was she was wondering why I wasn't texting her, why normal guys are usually infatuated with her beauty, and started freaking her out because 9 times out of 10. Now what happened, literally, was I figured out that Let It Come to You was wrong. It came to Jordan because it makes people psycho. She was all over you, Lily. In the moment, Lily, you called out what was Photoshop, is when she called out what was inappropriate. That's a big thing. You see, Jordan is a big person with a lot of resources. So, what I was gonna state, earlier in this video, yes, he did go psychotic because of that technique and the move that I made. Hip hop is a silly game because of Let It Come to You. Now, this year at 30, Lily, I got a lot of things that are rewarded. To Fabulous, looking at Trunks, Lily, to each every now and then, Lily being awarded. Like I said, Lily, there's something that automatically, kills the rapper because it's backstory and history. At 30, we gave it strength. So, also, there's a speech that I gave about Pegasus and Yu-Gi-Oh! About how white people hide behind their shit, and how you can't top me and Pegasus. Now, this is very serious, slash the shit that's going on with me and Zach in school. The real truth about, Pegasus is that I had Starchip. I had Starchip literally back when I was in the group home. I used to use a shoebox. I used to keep all my collectors in there, maybe a few Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. What happened was somebody stole the Starchip, like a cosplayer stole Starship, like, Miku. But also, figured out that some of the Filipino girls that literally fucked me in school were wrong, and that they got Sunny literally, and that they stole some of my shoes literally. Was saying was driving in the car, and they make excuses like, oh, I'll be around for your YouTube, this and that, which is really, really bad. So I'm gonna tell the truth, really. It's getting really, really chaotic, and some people double imply it should be more chaotic. And I'm telling you the truth, I'm fighting for Fortress, because what Fortress is a linear movie, and like I stated earlier, in order to make a linear movie, you have to have an example of martial arts. Now, forget about Lily what already got dominated. The truth of, Lily, the yellow banana, Lily, walking all the way to McDonald's. Now it looks like a perfect anime shonen fight. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. It's true. They are really, really against, being linear in society. This is what sports, or homework and what everything teaches somebody to be the exact opposite of linear, especially when responding. So, guess what? I'm working on a third Valentine's Day special, and there's a certain fact that came up about me and Mr. Pleasure, and this is so fucking psychotic, Lily. I drew a perfect background, Lily, that's on the same level of Death Note, Lily, a giant test that I've tested for 1,000th time. And guess what? It looked better, Lily, when I just drew her characters. That's why you need a whole crew. That's why I know things are far-fetched as an adult. They need multiple people working on it. You making the character designs every single time is a lot of work, and guess what happened when I drew a whole lot of backgrounds? Mr. Pleasure said in his head, literally, that, oh, that's why he doesn't want to work hard to the girl. He's close to getting the girl. This is how crazy the domestic violence crew fucking makes you. They make you literally analyze everything from being a gangster, this, and that. Knowing the ins and outs and no common sense. I mean, that furiously pissed me off, Lily, and that's the exact opposite between, a mature, child and adult. And what ends up happening is, I break the tie by saying, so we're drawing to a little kid. What's more detail, Lily? Just drawing one character or drawing everything in the background, including the characters with more detail. That's why this shit is fucking fucked, and that's why literally the toaster oven comes into play. The gangster put you in a situation where there's no difference between a child and an adult, and making sure little kids in Oakland, literally at 5 years old, can beat, people like me, in a dance competition. Asian girls, with ice skaters, got mad skills. But anyway, Lily, I changed the profile picture, but, it's not gonna stay up for long. So the truth of what I'm gonna make behind this video, even though, I have been doing good, Lily, the next time I change my profile picture, it will be for a professional update to put on Fanime, because of the fact, doing all this shit, in the sounds, they movie theater, I just saw RDC World on the street, it doesn't mean shit. Some people are still dealing with the matter, but the truth of the matter, that it's been 70 years, this year got to perfectly replicate my Utopia, where an inside joke about the Explorer. Next time, I'm gonna put Fanime completely on and try to advertise it as much as possible. With the 400 subscriptions, I can tell there's some regulation, Lily, with some people with the radio, Lily, I just subscribed saying that it's helping them with their domestic violence, along with the radio, yada yada, some people, Lily, on Yahoo. Anyway, this is Mootrix, this is an update video.